Florida CME Group here in Chicago, Friday, February 25th. I'm Killer from Treasury Curve. Treasury Curve is an institutional money market portal. We assist firms in their overnight cash management. Nice shot this morning, huh? How about this shot to the market? We saw a little bit of a bounce here. You know, and the rumors, because obviously all eyes are still on this geopolitical action over in the Middle East. There was actually rumors yesterday that there was a shot to Gaddafi. There was rumors going around on the floor here that he actually got shot. We don't know if that's come to fruition, and it clearly has not been confirmed in the market. But I think this market, you know, we've seen obviously 2 or 3 days. Yesterday was the third down day, so we've seen a nice bounce this morning. We've seen this market come back up here, and everyone's trying to figure out what's the next shoe to drop over in the Middle East. So we're going to see where that takes us. You know, the volatility and the volume continue. You know, the uncertainty over there in the Middle East, as well as the sovereign debt issues, all these different headwinds are coming into play. And next week we're looking at a lot of different data, specifically the job situation. That job data domestically is very important. We're going to continue to look at that. I don't know how much credence people are going to put in the ADP next Wednesday, but we are looking obviously for the non-farm payroll next Friday. Today, folks, I'm going to be on CNBC. As long as the Iraqi and oil minister doesn't make another cameo, I'm planning on being on CNBC today. So please follow me. Tune in today, 4 p.m. It'd be great to have you watching. Now I want to drill down on these treasuries here a little bit. You know, and I went back a month or two ago and I talked about these treasuries. You know, when exiting that small little door. Let's watch this. You know, this is kind of how it looked down here about 2 months ago.
Remake!
And now we actually saw that exact same play being run in the S&P the last couple of days. So you're seeing people fleeing and moving. So now we're going to see, are they going to remain calm or not? So I think the treasuries currently are not pointing to, you know, being calm. They're still fear in the market. We're currently actually positive on the day in the treasury. So we have sustained all these gains in the 30-year and the 10-year across the curve that we have had this week, all driven by fear out of the Middle East. You know, the 10-year 119.25.5 to 120.04 is the range. The 30-year had a low of 121.02 and a high of 121.22, but currently making some new highs as I speak. So we'll see how this fear situation works out. But right now they are continue to flight to quality trade. Be mindful of that. S&P. You know, I tweeted yesterday, and you can get me at the Killer on my Twitter, but I tweeted this 1308 level. It's been a sensational level for us to pivot off of. You know, we went down, tested those lows yesterday, made a new low down at 1292, and personally we would have liked to have seen some type of 80s trade. You know, that 50-day moving average was coming in at 1285. We didn't get any 80 trade. You know, made that 9250 and bounced. Went back up to 1308 and came off. Overnight we've seen a pretty sensational bouncer. S&P was up about 15 handles, tested that 1318 level. That 1318 level I reiterated for the last couple of days, but that is where the market was being held up. And underneath that's when those HFTs, those high frequency trading systems, came alive. So 1318, as long as that stays as a ceiling here, I think we're going to be okay. Maybe test back down to this opening range here, this 0910 level. So see how that goes out today, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a pinball from 1318 to 1308, folks. The euro currency, you know, marginal overnight new high, you know, 138.37. I tweeted yesterday the 137.59 was a nice pivot to the downside. We rotated back underneath that, made a new low of 137.21, but currently, you know, it's not doing a lot. You know, as much as the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the mini Dow have moved the last couple days, as well as the bond market, the European currency is just kind of holding tight up here. It's hanging on to this 138 level. So it's very interesting to see, because I think they're looking to the ECB as well as the Bank of England for these potential rate hikes. Excuse me. But finally, you know, I want to see if we do get back underneath that 137.21 to test new lows in the European currency. There could be some back and fill all the way down to 136.30. So take care of that chart on that and watch for that. You know, today, if you get a chance to tune in before, it'd be great. But from the Florida CME Group, I'm the Killer. And one thing, remember, be the hammer, not the nail.
بقى ساعة العمل بقى ساعة
دقت ساعة الانتصار، لا رجوع، دقت ساعة العمل. حتذهب الملايين، الملايين تذهب وما يقدر حد يوقفها. بسرعة بسرعة. كبر الخبر، كبر الخبر، بيت بيت.